Time full, call me a fashion killer. Yeah, went from a drug dealer to an art dealer. I'm the new Tom Ford, call me a fashion killer.
What's up, what's up? It's your boy, Greg Like-Minded Bozeman. Hey, welcome back to the art department, baby. Welcome back to the art department. Hey, let's talk about it. Listen to this, man. This is something that I want to read to you. And this is what I'm going to elaborate on today. Are you tending to your garden? Are you growing yourself? I'm going to say it again. Are you tending to your garden? Growing yourself. Are you growing yourself? Are you tending to your garden? Are you growing yourself? Now, listen to what I'm about to say, man. You got a garden that you're growing, but you growing everything else inside that garden. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say you copying everybody, the Joneses, you copying everybody in this garden. You growing everybody else's blueprint. You following the Joneses, you following the trends. You doing what everybody tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? This is in your garden right now. But you're not doing nothing with yourself. You're not growing yourself. You just, you know what I'm saying, putting everything out there for attention, for jewelry, for cars, for this and that. This is what you're growing in your garden. But you're not growing yourself. You leaving yourself out your own garden that you created, meaning the platform that you created. You leaving yourself out. You're not growing yourself. You're not growing up. You leaving yourself out. You're not, you know what I'm saying, nurturing yourself, you know what I'm saying, from the roots on up. How can you become a tree when you haven't even started from the roots? So inside your garden, you just growing everything else. You know what I'm saying? You not focusing on you. You got an assignment. That's why you build that garden, your platform. That's why you started your business. That's the garden. That's why you started your brand. It's the garden. That's why you're supposed to grow. Every row is something different. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a garden, you see a row of tomatoes, a row of potatoes, a row of watermelons, a row of corn. You see rows. So every row is a representation as you grow. This row, that row, you know what I'm saying? You growing, you're getting stronger, stronger. But if you're not involving yourself into this growth, then you're not going nowhere. You just become a weed, man. You just become, you know what I'm saying, a trend. That's why, you know what I'm saying, now you see every row look the same. Now you in that saturated box. Every row look the same. Because you know why? You following everything else. You following everybody else's plan. You listening to everybody else. And you not focusing on what's more important, and that's you. You're that fruit. You're that vegetable. You're something different. So when you grow, it's not going to look like everything else. It's going to be something totally different because you got your own blueprint. You got your own assignment. You got your own destination. You know what I'm saying? But you growing just like everybody else. You looking just like everybody else instead of standing out from looking like everybody else. Now you're in that saturated box. Now how you want to get to the top when you're doing what everybody else is doing? That's facts. That's facts, man. You listen to what everybody else telling you to do instead of listening to what you're supposed to be doing. You notice that? You listen to what everybody else is telling you to do instead of listening to what you supposed to be doing. Your assignment. You know what I'm saying? You know you're supposed to, your brand supposed to be doing this. You know you're supposed to start that t-shirt business. You know you're supposed to be painting, going, I'm saying, to Philly to put your artwork inside that gallery. But you listening and you following in trends and Joneses. Somebody else's footprint, somebody else's blueprint. And you not moving. You stagnated. You confused. You don't know what to do. All you got to do is grow yourself, man. All you got to do is focus on yourself. Step outside that box, man, and look at self. If you look in the mirror, what do you see? Because the mirror reveals everything. Do you see an entrepreneur? Do you see an artist? You know what I'm saying? Do you see a CEO? Do you see yourself? Or do you see what everybody else see. Come on, think about it. How can you grow? How can you build an empire, the garden, when you're doing what everybody else is doing? When you're not trying to grow yourself? I mean, I'm just dropping something to you today, man, because, hey, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, man. It's time for this, man. Grow yourself. Plant yourself. Plant yourself in the garden. Stop planting everything else in there. Plant yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. Plant yourself. Grow yourself. Build your, you know what I'm saying, the t-shirt business like you want to build it. Build your brain, you know what I'm saying, like you want to build it. Paint whatever you want to paint like you want to do it. This is yours. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? The platform that's given to you is bigger than what you think it is. But you got to plant yourself first and then start growing. And when you start growing, you will start seeing. Your eyes will start opening. You will stop getting blindsided by them saying all this stuff that's coming at you, distraction. You focus. Come on. Come on. That's what it's all about, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I did it before. I experienced it. You know, I'm doing what everybody's telling me to do. I'm following everybody else's blueprint. I'm stuck inside that saturated box. I can't see the destination because I'm being blindsided by distraction. Come on, you gotta step away. You gotta step outside that box. Plant yourself in the garden. Plant yourself in that garden. And watch. When you start growing, start getting everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna start, you know what I'm saying, every road look the same. Your road gonna be totally different. You're gonna be outside the box looking at everybody else doing the same thing while you over here doing something totally different. That's just like me. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about art, when I talk about t-shirts, when I give you that motivation, you know, somebody called me the art preacher. Man, I accept that. Call me the art preacher. That's exactly what I am. Because I'm bringing, I'm saying, that motivation to wake up. I want to wake up giants. You know what I'm saying? I want to wake up all these artists that's giants out here. You know, all these entrepreneurs. Y'all giants. You know, y'all not little folks trying to come up in the game. Y'all giants already when you first took that step, when you started. You are a giant. You know what I'm saying? So take your position. Put yourself in that garden and take what's yours. It's yours. That's your assignment. That's your masterpiece. That's your t-shirt business. That's your brand. Take it. Take it. It's yours. You're that giant. Stop talking about the little people coming up. You ain't little. You're a giant. Because you know why? Because you sacrificing everything, you know what I'm saying, to make something out of nothing. You planting the garden. The garden look like dirt right now, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, give it a couple months. Give it a couple weeks. And watch how it start flowing. That's how it start growing. And you're going to see you in there. But you can't focus on the trends of Joneses and the blind distractions, getting blindsided by distractions and stuff. You got to focus on you. You got to step outside the box, man. Stop trapping yourself in. Bam. And then roll. And you start to see that you are that giant. I hear it all the time. Man, what about the little people that's trying to get up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at everybody else, you know what I'm saying, like they some type, you know what I'm saying, God or something. No. You a giant too. Because only giants step into big shoes. And you step into bigger shoes. You a giant. Claim that, man. You a giant. Now get the step and leave your mark. Not a stain. Leave your mark. Your footprints. That's your blueprint for your generation, for your kids, for others to follow. I'm leaving my blueprint now. Because as long as I spark something in somebody this morning, somebody this evening, somebody this afternoon, somebody today, tomorrow, next year, I'm leaving my mark. Because then they become that giant. They become that giant. They become, you know what I'm saying, that garden. They building a garden, man, and build it to an empire. And I'm just looking at them growing, growing, growing. That's what it's all about, man. Open your eyes and see. Look in the mirror and see who you really are, who you supposed to be, not what the world wants you to be. You got the opportunity to paint your own future. The world is the canvas. Get to it. Get out of that saturated box, man. Stop trying to do what everybody else do. And just do you. Do what your assignment is. Do what your destination is. And grow. Collaboration over competition wins every time. And that's all I got for you guys, man. Peace and blessings, y'all.